Today I woke up and found out that the founder of Oma Beauty died at the age of 38, just months after suing the people who stole her company from her. If you don't know her name, you should. Sharon Chuter was a powerhouse in the beauty industry. She was a Nigerian-born executive who worked at L'Oreal, LVMH, and Revlon before she started her own brand, Uma Beauty. She was known for Pull Up for Change and Make It Black, where she really forced these beauty companies to face the uncomfortable truth about representation and inclusion. At the time of her passing, she was in a lawsuit against Uma's new owners. Her lawsuit claims that her company was stolen from her while she was sick. Let's back it up a little bit. Sharon launched Uma Beauty in 2019 with over 50 shades of foundation. She was literally doing what giants in the industry refused to do for years. And then, unfortunately, after came the roller coaster. In 2023, she stepped down from her position because of a health scare. And that same year, the company pretty much collapsed. Orders weren't being fulfilled. Social media was pretty much silent. And by the end of the year, the company was sold off in a foreclosure by her investors. Uma Beauty had once been valued at over $50 million, but the assets were sold to cover only $6.2 million in debt. Sharon had later claimed that she had a controlling interest in the company, and that the sale was not only irregular, but just flat out fraudulent. In February 2025, only 6 months ago, Sharon filed a lawsuit against the new owners, MacArthur Beauty, Brain Trust, and Settle Funding, and she was coming for them on multiple claims: fraudulent transfer, unjust enrichment, and receiving stolen property. On July 22nd, just a few weeks before Sharon's passing, my homegirl reached out to me asking me for my opinion because she was reached out to by the new owners of Uma Beauty. They asked to sit down with her one-on-one to see what she as a consumer wanted to see from the brand moving forward. They said she'd be meeting down with a new CEO who hadn't even been publicly named yet. She said that she felt like the whole thing was pretty messy, especially considering the fact that Sharon was actively suing them. And now, weeks later, Sharon is gone. Cause of death still deferred, and there's no one in the way of Uma Beauty's new owners. Sharon was a woman fighting for her company, her legacy, her life's work, and my deepest condolences go out to her family. She was a force that changed this industry in ways that it can't be undone. And I feel like the best way to honor her legacy is to not let her story be swept under the rug. She taught us how to fight for our power, and she showed us what happens when Black women dare to create something revolutionary. I honestly hope that whoever Sharon left her assets to still holds those companies accountable for the way that they treated her in the last years of her life.